fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and I resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What people do in no money, what they at you in no at you. Covid money, miss away in the yellow rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most of the statue. Say me like a catch you, but they got enough, they got you. Take the spit of money, got and say that it's not you. One day the man above end up in my gut up. Too much eating at the kitchen, some fly by like a patu. My singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile up the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out the beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and I resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
For me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The urgent the promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, the rapper, they down in our river. Member bowl only and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
Or they treat the market man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
Or they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the son man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
Or them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat everyone.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
Stibby dim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no cape. And some informer friend we love like. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Bend over, bend over, bend over, bend over. Back way, back way. I saw the taxi driver them and say, "Load back way." Good evening, good evening. How no do? Third time out here for the day. Thank you all for joining us. Back way is them. Selling out is them. Back road taxi driver. Boy who will turn around for a farthing. How will Jamaica move forward when our men are so willing to sell out, turn around, back way, down on their knees? I wonder how far are we going to get with the Wanga gut situation? If your gut already tanso and you have the nerve for a sellout, and where would I tap your finger back road, go collect and serve is the question. Where would they tap you from go back road, go collect and serve? I mean, if you sell out for one meal, that's a standard. Say anything will come above the one meal. You go sell and you go sell anything. Talk truth. To my community of party and all my family members, good evening, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, and subscribers. Good evening and welcome to the Global Television Group. This is your channel, the Global Television Group. Good evening to those on the X, to those on Facebook, to those on GTV Group, to those on Global TV Studio, and of course, to those on the Producer Wayne Global Television. Thank you. Thank you for your continuous support to this brand and program. back way. Sellout, turn round, back way. Natalia Freeman, how are you? David Jarvis, Sunshine, Patricia Matthews, Arlene Foster. Good evening, Pamela Acola. How are you? How are you? Monica Wills. Spare me. Beat and teach. Wagwan. Kemar Johnson, Miranda Roddock. Good evening, Loris Beckford. Patricia Hutchinson, Bros. Elga Fletcher. Good evening, EM. Pamela McNeil, Sharon Bernard. Good evening. And welcome. Jamaica don't have no real man left. Anybody can buy them for just about anything, major baps. Good evening. Loretta Williams, Yvonne Riley, Izzy Holder. Good evening. Good evening. 111 Unexpected. Good evening and welcome. Good evening, Marcia Esting. R.N. Watson Dawkins. Good evening, Sheena Kelly. Jeanette Riley. Violet Watson. Marcia Estin. Nadine Wilson. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Boy, what happened to Outer Road discouraged people like me? Because when we put with life at risk, put with liberty at risk, push with face and with finger, Carleen Richards, up in a government for protect rights for all of we. Then you have some back road man. Some man were willing to collect and serve. Ready to sell out the whole cause. Why the entire taxi association and taxi system and drivers didn't come to a halt when Outer Road was arrested? But how them are going to do it if them da back road a sellout? What was the word Darrell Vaz used? Premature, unnecessary, and politically motivated. It is said, Darrell Vaz, the easy jerk world. Well, go on, bro. It is said, Darrell Vaz. Not me, the man them where you buy the food, give. So you buy box food, give them all right name on them box food. Send come, Minister Vaz. Would that be politically motivated to derail the protest? Was it unnecessary, Minister Vaz, that you would use your money or the government money to derail a protest? Unnecessary, politically motivated, and what the other sycophancy he mentioned, Colin Gilbert. So when you walk and buy them food in order to divide and conquer, is there any political motivation? The money you spend, Darrell Vaz, was it premature spending or was it money put aside for counterintelligence? Was it money put aside for counterintelligence or was it money pulled and spent prematurely? Because you said the protest was premature, it was politically motivated, and it was unnecessary. Explain this to us, Secretary Vaz.
There, daddy. Why new DM? What kind of black? One. Yes. Yes. Him getting food with him name on it from Mr. Vaz. Yeah. Come see food. Zoom in for the food. We can see what I go on. Buckland. I didn't chew juice. Big up. Soup you get though? Minister do that for no. Work?
Look for the size of your belly, and you still manage fair, still a grab for food. You still a manage fair grab for food. And when diabetes take you, and we see one, going to have to pay a doctor bill, Margaret Wilson, a politician, no look out for sick people. Politicians don't go look out food when they can buy or no out. What have you seen politicians done for Jamaicans other than buying them out? And cheaply at that. That is the annoying part of it. Cheaply. When you no go on a nomination day and the box food you no go there for. When you no go on the election campaign, you no go for the cheapest KFC meal. When you no go vote election day. 3-piece meal and $10,000. People can cheap so. Like seriously Jamaicans. People can cheap so. Me not say you don't can sell on yourself. A phone, put it on shelf. But my God, you know put it on you know bread clot out and put it on where everybody can feel up and touch. Put it on high shelf and stick a price on it. You can't make people keep telling you what your price are because of that happened in the Jamaica political circle. Politicians telling us so you're hungry, and as long as you get a 3-piece meal or a box food, it's over and done. You can't sell so cheap. Gone up. Bully beef. Gone up. Rice. Stepping up. Jamaican man. Everything I raise, what I do. No raise no batty price too. Gone up. You can't keep selling for one who used to sell for in the 80s. You know, the time move, you don't have bills to pay. No, talk truth, you don't have bills to pay. Our woman take other man money by mine. Our woman, I go dance, go, and mine with them money. You might as well did go on and work. You might as well did go on and work. That would be more understandable. But to sold the protest out, you bunch of bag of wires. Same thing when you sell out Marcus Garvey flat. When you come sell out Outer Road for the same thing. Colin Jones, how you doing? Same thing. When you sell out Marcus Garvey flat. Darrett White. When you come sell out Outer Road for the same thing. Outer Road never stand up for Outer Road. Outer Road a stand up for taxi men across Jamaica. Outer Road a stand up for 20,000 men who are at risk of losing their driver's license. And sell that out for box food, my youth. So how when one youth put your hand in their pocket and call you around the corner, you go around there and unzip and bend over. before the youth and even come out and pack it. I saw not cheap, no price per uno. If you're in the marketplace, you must have a price. You can't come in the marketplace and decide, say, boy, just give me what you have. I don't some marketplace go. You can bargain. You can bargain in the marketplace. But to come to the marketplace without a price, where are you going? Didn't you take goods with you? Just like what the thief in woman name, what the thief in one, what thief the 124 million. Puss, 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 come back to me, puss. What the puss name? Maybelline Sutherland, how are you? What the puss woman name, what thief the 124 million? Grace McLean. Grace McLean tell the young girl them in a ministry of education, you don't have pussy, know how to use it. Jamaica man, you don't have body, don't just take it that way. So put a price. If you must use it, if you must sell yourself, put a price on it. Don't make everybody come kick your foot, so. Don't make everybody come bend you over, so. Don't make everybody come turn you around, so. Don't make anybody come just order you upon your knees, so. My youth, it's a selling out thing. How can you convince us that you would not prostitute yourself? Michelle Clark. Convince us, like how you sell out the cars for a plate of food. Convince us that you wouldn't sell your body for a plate of food or less. Or just say, give me what you have. Seriously, my youth, give me what you have. May we settle for what you have. You don't have no value. You don't have no picnic to teach any value. You don't have no standard to set example for the younger ones around you. Can you teach a young man around you to stand up for something and do not fall for a box food? A lot of you Jamaican men are weak and spineless. Weak, feckless, and spineless. And it is the major cause for the breaking down of Jamaica society. Because someone a big, dirty, big belly man wants to be called babe and sweetheart. And someone who has some dirty drunk crow. Who don't want to be called babe and sweetheart. And who a drunk crow. Someone who no give woman money, someone who no work, someone who no beat woman, someone who cheat and lie and thief. I don't want to be called babe and sweetheart. Like, seriously? Seriously, Jamaican men? Is selling out that easy? There's a thing called bargaining. Sharon Pate, how are you? Bargain. When the price of the person come with don't match you, and you put for your price forward, Leon McIntyre, and you hold on to your price because there is a value that comes with you. What you have shown young men. Only we do anything for a plate of food. Anything only we do for a plate of food. This was a big cause. This was a big cause right across the island. This was a big cause for about 20,000 drivers who are at risk of losing their driver's license, losing their livelihood, face hardship, Norman Ferguson and their families. It would have been better if one did go to work. There wouldn't have been such a scrutiny. You and your big belly, you and your wanga gut, your belly were longer than your dick, wouldn't have been highlighted. But to sell yourself out so cheaply, to sell yourself out so cheaply, Jamash, it's alarming. Big man, how could you encourage our schoolboys when Orlando Terrelang and Flight Green them try to groom schoolboys? How would you encourage them to stand their ground and to be firm in their views and their culture and their ideas and their mindset? How will you advise them when they witness you weak enough to do it for just a plate of food? Special good evening and welcome. Michelle Clark. A plate of food is what you fell for. What would make you stand? If you fell for a plate of food, is there anything that will make you stand? This thing is getting to me because this sell out everything for a belly Navlet Blake is destroying our country more and more. It happens in front of us every election cycle. For that 2-week period from nomination to election, Jamaicans, those who decide to engage the political process, most of them become prostitutes. Cynthia Cody, how are you? Most of them become prostitute. Quid pro quo, something for something. Nobody remembers the bigger picture. Nobody looks at the generational future. I want to satisfy my greed now. I want to satisfy my ego now. Sanjay Benjamin, how you do? Benjamin, how you do? I want to satisfy my greed now. I want to satisfy my ego now. Given the size of your belly, how far did the one plate of food took you? Given the amount of pride you have given up for a plate of food, how far?
Representative there, daddy. Why new DM? What kind of black? One. Yes. Yes. In getting food with his name on it from Mr. Vaz. Yeah. Come see food. Zoom in for the food. We can see what I go on. Buckland. I didn't chew juice. Big up. Soup you get though? Minister do that for no. Work?
As much as me love cheap and cheerful, me wouldn't buy you, sir. And not everything cheap good. And not anything cheap. Cheap things are not necessarily durable. Cheap things are normally a one-off. As much as me love cheap and cheerful, me wouldn't pay for you. Not even a red penny where we kick pan dot in England. I wouldn't pay a red penny for cheap and cheerful because there's nothing durable there. By the time your gut have to be treated, it is a disgrace how Jamaican men don't want to stand up. How Jamaican men are on their knees and still going down the road, swagging and acting like them a big man and them a gangster and them a bad man and them a gallus. Gallus for who? Fussy? Gallus for who? Gallus for the man them we are paying on a buying out. You can't continue so. Jamaican men in particular, you can't continue so. I wanna break the young boy them. I wanna break them down. And them so not act like sissy and wusses and wallies. That's why men not have no manliness in them anymore. Because all them can see is bleachers, eyebrow shavers, body exposers, beggars, and cheap backroad sellouters. And that most of no Jamaica man turn, you know. And that most of no Jamaica man turn. Wave little money in front of our face. On last pride, inhibition, and decorum and everything. We not catch heat like woman dog. We not tired for foreigner come down the combine out Jamaica man. And a politician alone a do it. Jamaican man a buying out. Man a Mobile with Cara buying out. Man a Kingston with Cara. We not stop the selling. Good God. Bunks through life hard, no? People bunks through life hard tend to come out good on the other side, you know. Like the barefoot me, sleep on floor me, never go school me. They still come out better on the other side. I mean, you can have perseverance, you can have ambition, you can have determination, you can have willpower. You know how far them can carry you rather be on your knee with a box of food, sir? On your knee with a box of food. After you done eat and breeze blow the rice, the little rice out of your belly, what gonna happen? You're gonna move on to the next man for the next plate of food, sir? Jamaican men are becoming disgraceful. No backbone, no spine. We're not just weak and feckless like Vegas. All I don't need to be showered, ushered out, or maybe most of you, like TD Jake, is swallowed up. Most of you is swallowed up. That's the problem with a lot of Jamaican man. You've all been swallowed up. All want to now walk around bossy and I'm going like bad man and gallus. You're swallowed up. What is happening to you all? On a man with a hold the fort. On a man with a woman in a church, a preacher, and say, man fi be man, man fi act like man. One of them. Hold on, just fall short of the glory of manhood. I wonder if a cartel demasculate with the bleaching, the tightness, the showing of body to the public when on a honey and all of them something there. Want to start act like man. Man to stand up like man, the woman said. What is wrong with you all? What is wrong with you all? You can't just have false. Like the live before me turn pan on tonight, you know. Wanna like up the live before me turn over pan on globalist tonight. Christine Gilbert, how you do? Wanna like the live because wanna know me would jump off for them and jump on. You understand? So just hit the like button. Make us see some appreciation from some of you. Me know so some of the politicians are here watching. Them when I like when me cuss Mark Golden, or them when I like when me cuss Andrew Holness. But me love cuss. Me like bind myself to not cussing. Me like to keep myself free. So anybody me feel like cuss, we can cuss them without say I wonder if. No, if I want cuss them entitled if I cuss you. Marcia Thomas. How we ever pull back Jamaican men from the brink of prostitution? Hmm? How are we going to pull back Jamaican men from the brink of prostitution? Though, I mean, I think I talk about the gay community, you know. I'm talking about them straight bad man, gallis, bleach out face, cut up eyebrows, pants down a body, exposed body, bleach out skin, tattoo skin, double ears ring and nose ring like Vegas, and tongue ring, bad man, some of them. What are we going to do to pull back Jamaica man to manhood? What are we going to do to pull back some Jamaican man to being cultured and not just step on back road so when a rule not there and then you just jostle to get the biggest customer? Like really? All I want to just walk and get swallowed up so. My youth, if it was money we see a push in your hand, it would have bad and don't too bad. But when we look and see say, a food, where anybody in a Jamaica could have give you a plate of food. Anybody in Jamaica could give you a plate of food. Look at what you sold your pride for in public. And the problem is you felt so proud. You felt so jolly about it. You make it look like it's something to celebrate. You make it look like kind of something for shame about. You make it look like it isn't something that you should walk and stick your head in the sand. Darrell Yard Boy, Darrell Batty Boy, those are the names ought to be labeled at you in your community. One a Darrell whore. Those are the names that ought to be labeled at you in your community. That's your public display. That's what we saw from you in public. So it wouldn't be far-fetched for anybody in your community to see and call you Darrell whore, Darrell little fall down pan, Darrell little down pan knees. And that will sell out outer road for. Outer road will protect a lot of honor. Don't drive outer road. Because holy pan, if government will run through bureaucratically, holy pan will go lose on the license. Because holy pan can't read and I don't know even on the name will write on the license. Because of the examiner somebody else stitch it up phone. You understand? So the most you could do is stand up to protect people driver's license. You understand? Because on the road illegitimately. Because you can't read to achieve a driver's license. You can't read for pass driving test. Fabian Anderson, JP. Joanne D, how you do? At least you should stand up. Stand up for the cause. Stand up united. That the government can stop take liberty with you. It's because you're politically dunce. You're even common sense dunce. Any taxi driver out a road that's a no say. Taxi drivers are used as tax revenue for the government. When the government, even under the amount where the government hold, you know that. When government short of money, who government run to collect tax from? Who you think government come to fill up the coffers? Look when the new Road Traffic Act came in. How much money did the government collect from UNO in the space of 3 months? In the space of 3 months. How much million did the government collect from UNO? UNO tax revenue, UNO tax vessel for the government. So when Outer Road was standing up, he was standing up for a broad picture. It is only sad that you couldn't see further than the big belly in front of you. It is rather sad, young man, you couldn't see further than the belly in front of you. And then you have a minister come out here, want to brand Outer Road as a political activist. Like seriously, Darrell Vaz? February we watch you by voting in public. And June we watch you by out a protest in public, Darrell Vaz. Using state money, Darrell Vaz, to silence freedom of speech, freedom of protest, and freedom of assembly, Darrell Vaz. The same Darrell Vaz which is in breach of data protection regulation. Delroy Henry. That Darrell Vaz, politically motivated, unnecessary, and what the other deviant of a word that he uses, politically motivated, unnecessary, and premature. Premature, politically motivated, and unnecessary. But that same minister saw it fit. How much money did you spend across Kingston or across Portland or across Jamaica in order to buy out the process? And is those money from Darrell Vaz's pocket, or are they from the taxpayer's pocket? The taxpayer needs to know. Or is Darrell Vaz going to come out here and tell us, oh, be careful of those AI videos? Be careful of AI. Because they love to use AI and tell lie about me. Usher him out, he said.
Hey, Mr. Vegas, that got all the mouth. All right, security, usher him out. Security, usher him out. Usher him out.
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me.
Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out.
You are not a party.
Usher him out. Take his microphone and 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 usher him out. Take his microphone. Just a minute. Just a minute. Take his microphone. Usher him out. Take his microphone and usher him out. Take his microphone. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. Usher him out. It ain't nobody, just a minute, nobody is coming in First Church and think you're going to take over First Church. Not here. Not.
Usher him out. Usher him out. Take his microphone and usher him out. Go outside. Boy, no labor people like to get run outside. Go outside. Your minister fire you. Go outside. Usher him out. You know shame. You are the nether bend over expert. You went over the last, since the local government election, this belligerent went out of his way to make sure you couldn't say a word about Juliet, Andrew, Nesta, and by extension, the Jamaica Labour Party. You couldn't say a word so Vegas no jump down everybody's throat. Anybody talk on social media, Vegas was all over the place correcting and counter-correcting them. Even when him and the Labour them expose publicly for lies, expose publicly for misinformation, Vegas still went on to do it, Beverly Forbes. But today, the Jamaican embassy in Washington hung him out to dry. Do not use our good name or the name Brand Jamaica, Tash, to spread your misinformation, deceit, lies, luring of people to an event which we don't know about, which we don't organize, which we do not authorize. Don't use our good name. They said you, Vegas, is damaging Brand Jamaica. That Brand Jamaica we find especially from the New York demonstration. The things that you have been saying Indian Nation, good evening and welcome. Willis then, good evening and welcome. The things that you have gone around social media, chanting the narratives that you have been around social media, spouting on behalf of the Jamaica Party, for the Jamaica Labour Party for the last few months. They today have thrown you under the bus, disassociating themselves from you and anything that you're doing, branding you as deceitful, flagrant misuse. Those are the very strong terms in which you were described today by the Jamaica Labour Party, where every day they on social media tear down Mark Golding and anybody will call Mark Golding name. You've went on a rant across Facebook and YouTube. Tell the world it will go down in history that Mark Golding prevent Jamaica from becoming a republic. This today, Vegas, will go down in history that the Jamaican government and Jamaican embassy in Washington have hung out a JLP political activist to dry, rolled him over, reverse on him, parked on him, allow us vloggers, Lachlan, how are you? Allow we to pick him out from under the heavy duty wheel, peace. But this is what happened to you. When your eggs up, push up, you're a narcissist, you're an attention deficit, and you want to act like you have notoriety and people see you and people recognize you. All the embarrassment that you have been faced with over social media is because of your own doing. What brought you down mentally and what continued to disturb you mentally was of your own doing. You placed a secret camera in your baby mother's room. You watched Joe Grind did to your woman that you couldn't have done. You watched your woman felt pleasure from Joe Grind, something you couldn't have done. That disturbing image, Vegas, has damaged you psychologically. until you clean up that which affects the mind. Y'all go in of this role of running around everywhere, every culture, every institution, and just to try to find yourself. No, son, yourself is still within you. What you need to do, stop and listen. If you just listen, you will hear yourself asking you, why on earth are you making an utter fool of yourself? Can you not stop for a while and look at where you're going and try to change direction, because this is not working? Have you ever tried to stop and listen? I'm not even asking you to think at the moment, because people who do not listen have a problem with thinking. Stop first and think. Maybe just then you will start listening to yourself and realize the stupid belligerent you are in public. Young people can't take advice from you. You're a liar. That's what the embassy said today. That's what the Jamaican government said today. You're a liar. You're a mischief maker. And that's why they are disassociating themselves from you. Because they don't want your blunder to destroy brand Jamaica, is what the Jamaican government said to you today through the US Embassy, to the Jamaican Embassy in Washington. But given your relationship with Nesta Morgan, given how you defend the Jamaica Labour Party, you mean them couldn't take you aside? Them couldn't take you aside and say you need to pull back, because that is not serving the interests of brand Jamaica at the moment. We cannot associate ourselves with you, because what you are bringing us into Vegas is disrepute that the government is sending us out, sending you all out there to what you call the word, suppress protest and freedom of speech. Them say them can't align with such a fool. We get intelligence from inside. Them say them can't align with such a fool. This is in America, they're saying this is not Jamaica. When the fool, they said, go to America and does this, it will send a signal to the American government that the Jamaican government is suppressing free speech on American soil. That's why Vegas, after they have their meeting, them come out and them went to the Gleaner and them distant themselves from you. They said vloggers, Vegas and other vloggers. Vegas, other vloggers. So them single you out as the ringleader. And they mentioned that there are 400 organizations that deal with Jamaican and diaspora issue. Don't know you, have nothing to do with you, have no organizational event with you, have nothing at all. Nothing at all. Them just say we can't associate ourselves with a man because it don't look like him back together yet. Him still out there walk and search to see if he can find, when head fly off him body, when him watch what Joe Grind did, him need to go back there. So you've lost yourself in that video, Vegas. You need to go back into that video and decode yourself from there. Psychotherapy would take you Do you want us to go back through the video with you and explain ways that you can view it mentally, Mr. Vegas, for it not to affect you in the way that it has been affecting you all these years? We're not bashing your mental health. What we're saying to you is you should go and get mental health help. Because ever since that scenario in your bedroom with your baby mother, you can't loop and cook my youth. You don't know your mind anymore. Yesterday, so here, there, everywhere, Rasta, Ganja, Gina Jennings, activist, political intruder, Nesta rifle keeper, Nesta rifle cleaner, and I could go on. But I'm just saying to Vegas and them Jamaica man, they stand on the ground, no? Try stand up and be a man. Or otherwise, go put on skirt and walk and swing on the hip and wave on the hand, put on a handbag and make we know the real intention. But don't come out and come act like man and them turn around one fool with Leon McIntyre. How are you? Don't come out and try to fool with. If you know Cynthia and Patsy, come out, come make we know say Cynthia and Patsy we are deal with. But you come out and come fool with. The fooling hurt much away. When you try to fool with, it hurt. One hope away, because we no idiots. No big fool around here. The only big fool of them with Darrell can buy food, give to destroy themselves. But look at the people. Thank you be done for the night. Unless I don't have nothing to ask me when I can answer, me done for the night. At least me work 3 times for the day today. And I walk and sell like Vegas and them taxi boy they were sell out the road. Bunch of sellouts. But thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate your support throughout the day, today, each and every day as well. Whenever time the global television ping goes out, you are all here. And I really appreciate that. Thank you all very much. If you're a silent listener and you're watching and have not yet subscribed, please do so. If you're a subscriber and you're here tonight and you have not yet hit the like button, please do so. Thank you very much. Have a great night's sleep. And definitely, we will be right back here with you tomorrow morning for your At a Glance program. Real sweet. How you do? You just have come. Thank you all very much. Christopher Campbell. Well gone. Thank you all. Thank you all. Well, Christopher, I don't know when we all get the unity in a Jamaica where we deal with the issue in front of we and stop dealing with the personalities in front of it. It's the we're always falling short by paying respect to these personalities and none to the issues at all. But thank you all very much. We'll definitely see you back here tomorrow. Good night from Global Television.